Hey everybody. Detroiters have, well, a couple of Detroiters have really hit a new low. Although the sun is out today, it's a decent day in Detroit. It's really a sad day, an angry day. Yesterday at one of our elementary schools, a fifth grade boy, was snatched from the school by a black man and a white man driving a gray pickup truck. They took him down the street and they brutally raped him behind the house. They tied his hands up with black duct tape and left him there. Saying that I'm angry doesn't even begin to really express how I really feel. I'm way beyond angry and mad. There's almost a murderous element in my heart right now for those two men. You know, I really, really would love a chance to have, just 5 minutes alone with each one of them and to inflict as much pain on them as I can. Whatever happened to childhood innocence? We're hearing too many of these types of stories every day. And not just here in Detroit, but it hits close to home. I mean, he was snatched from a Detroit public school. Apparently, he was going to the restroom in the school, and there was someone banging on the door. And I guess he didn't know better not to open the door for them, but as soon as he opened the door, they snatched him and took off and raped him. They actually raped him. I can only imagine what the parents of that child are going through right now. The Detroit Public Schools hasn't issued any type of statement yet as to how something like this could actually happen. But I can see it. I went through Detroit Public Schools. I guess I was one of the more fortunate ones because I actually had real parents at home. But the sad thing about all this too is that the security cameras at the school weren't working at the time, or at least that camera that was on that door, it was actually down. How convenient for the rapists. I don't know, when are we as a society going to start putting more value on our children's lives and safety? And when are we as men, I'm talking to the men right now of not only Detroit, but the United States of America, when are we going to stand up and start taking our cities back, our neighborhoods back, start taking our schools, our playgrounds, all the places that are supposed to be safe havens for our children? Where are the men at? We should be out there raising hell. I'm going over to my parents' house right now because there's a drug house next door, and they're selling drugs right out in the street in front of my parents' house. I'm going to put a stop to that shit. I'm not going to stand for it. What kind of man would I be if I just stood back and let them keep doing that? Pretty soon they're going to have gun violence over there, and my parents could be caught up in the crossfire. I'm not going to have that. We need to start being men again. Start taking care of our families. If you're not going to have children, don't take care. If you're not going to have children, no, what am I going to say? I'm so damn pissed off. If you're not going to take care of your children, then don't have any. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. If you don't care enough about your community to stand up and step up and speak up when an atrocity has been thrown upon you, then you need to just move somewhere where you're a hermit and you're just by yourself and you're all you have to worry about. All this foolishness has to stop. I pray for that boy. I pray for all the kids. I have a daughter that goes to a Detroit Public High School downtown. I pray for her. I watch out for them. I watch out for the other kids when I'm taking my daughter to school, because it's not just about my kids, it's about all the kids. And we as parents, we as community leaders need to understand that we're just not responsible for our own children. So when we start seeing, things wrong in our communities, when we start seeing people perpetrating crimes, especially us in the gun community, us legal carriers, we need to step up. We need to man up. A lot of people out here will say they're patriots and they'll die for their country and they'll, bring up arms if need be, if the U.S. turns on us. Well, what about the thugs, and what about the gangsters and the drug dealers and the rapists that are out there now? They're a bigger threat than the U.S. government is. And all we do is stand back and say, oh, damn, that's a shame. No, it's enough of saying that's a shame. It's time to start doing something about it. It's time to start kicking some ass back. Plain and simple. So let's man up, people. Let's man up. Let's pull our pants up. Let's quit sagging. Let's quit walking around showing our damn draws and start acting like men again. Be a father. Be a husband. Be a leader. Your kids' superheroes shouldn't be Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, and all them other Marvel comic characters. Your kids should be looking up to you. You should be their superhero. I'm out.